Alrighty guys, so in order to get the trap launcher rune, you have to come here to about 31:15 and you get the danger debuff, and what you want to do is then use flare, and you might not hit it on your first one. Alright, we were able to get it, so you have to summon a blood scout gorilla and you have to fight him and you will get the trap launcher rune. The only requirement is to be level 32 and use flare on him, and then you loot him and you get rune of the scrapper, which is how you then get your new awesome ability. I believe I said trap launcher. It is actually dual wield specialization, so my bad on that, but it will show properly in the tag below, and it is a boot thing, so I guess we'll do that since we have dual wield weapons. So pretty awesome there, and I will see you at the next rune. Alrighty guys, so in order to get the steady shot rune, you have to come to this lake in Arathi Highlands just by the Wither Bark village at approximately 68-64, and we're looking for the fish Needletooth, which as you can see is right here, and now we are going to go and fight Needletooth in order to get our rune of steady shot. It is a fish, but you do not need to have fishing or any other skills to kill Needletooth. You just have to simply jump into the lake and fight it. So it's pretty simple. As you can see, it's not an elite. It is level 35, so at minimum I'd probably recommend being 31, but since you're a hunter, you are able to do it. And Needletooth is skinnable if you have 175 skinning, but that is how you get the rune of steady shot. It has about a 60-second timer, so if there's other people here, especially other faction, if you're on a PvP server, don't worry too much, but you can get steady shot, which is a nice little weapon attack for you. But that's it for this rune, and I will see you at the next one. Alrighty guys, so in order to get the book for the aspect of the Viper, this drops from any dungeon boss from Scarlet Monastery onward. So it does not drop in RFK, however it does drop in RFD, Uldaman, and any of the Scarlet Monasteries. I have myself gotten books for my various characters in Uldaman, as well as Scarlet Graveyard and Library. By the time I get to Armory or Cathedral, I've already had all the books discovered by then, so I have not seen a drop from there officially, but I got Viper here from Uldaman, so I just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of that and how you can get your tomes. But anyway, that is it, and I'll see you at the next rune. Alrighty guys, so in order to get the trap launcher rune, it is the same quest line that you have to do with essentially every class. They all have a rune here, but you come to Desolus and you go to about 4754 and you walk up and get the extinguished campfire to start the quest Highway Robbery, and that has you go over here to the Goblin, and the next step will take you to Booty Bay and Arathi Highlands to finish it up. But I will show you each and every one so you guys can learn how to get your trap launcher, and I'll see you when we get there. Voop. Alrighty guys, so we are turning in the quest now here, Highway Robbery, and then he will give us the On the Lamb, and we have to go to the Booty Bay Inn in order to turn that one in, so we are going to head there. We're at coordinates 6238 for this quest, so I'll see you at Booty Bay. Voop. Alrighty guys, so we have made it to Booty Bay right here at the end. It's approximately 2777 coordinates, and you talk to Tokal. You complete quest, and then you have to buy a cherry grog, which you can buy right here. It's the first thing. It'll cost you 3 silver, but turning it in only rewards XP, unfortunately. And then you get the final step, which has you go to Arathi Highlands and use a boat down here in the river, which I will show you how to get there. And then you have to kill a level 40 night elf. So I'll see you when we get there. Alrighty guys, so in order to get to the boat, I like coming to the bridge here, and then you just yeet right off the bridge in order to get to this boat that is parked around here. Obviously some classes are a lot better at swimming than others, but generally you'll find other people here. Definitely party up with them, because you're going to have to fight a level 40 when you get over there, as well as if you're on a PvP server. It can get a little spicy, but I would highly recommend not starting a war while you're over there, because it never ends very well, and the run back is incredibly obnoxious to get there. So anyway, we're going to head over to the boat, and I will see you for the final step when we get there. Alrighty guys, so Darkfeather is right here. You talk to her to discover her, and then you talk to her to start the prompt here, and then you will fight her, and after you fight her, she will drop a key that you have to open. She's a normal level 40, not too hard to fight. She actually says it cannot end here, and she disappears, so we might be seeing more of her at a later time. But you open up this pouch right here on the ground. This pouch has her key, and then you come over to this chest right here to finish the quest, and bam, we get a jewel encrusted box, which gives us Rune of the Trapper, which is really huge for hunters. But anyway guys, that is it for this rune, and I will see you at the next one. Alrighty guys, so in order to get the exposed weakness rune, you have to come to the Badlands, and you have to go either around here at 2556 or where I am at 4873, and you have to kill ogres or the Stone Vault Bone Snappers in order to get the primitive drawing item, which upon getting it you will start a quest with it. So I am just sitting here fighting these mobs, and once it drops we will then do part 2 and head to Stranglethorn Vale and so on. So I will see you when we get there. Alrighty guys, so after the third kill we were able to get the primitive drawing. Then I just decided to die so I could graveyard hop here, because we have to then go to Stranglethorn Vale for this part. So it's just a lot faster, saves me 5 or 10 minutes since the flight path is so long. By the time we get to Hamlet Nestingwary, our res sick will probably be gone. So I am now going to then fly over to here and go to turn it in to him. So I will see you when we get there. Alrighty guys, so we have arrived at Hamlet Nestingwary's camp. We're going to turn it in, and then he says get a Crimson Quill trophy from that and return it here. So you get an empty bait cage where you have to catch a critter to use as bait. So there are quite a few critters in Stranglethorn Vale. I would highly recommend on your way back to Gromgall you look for a critter in order to catch it. I'm actually going to go test if the tarantula over here for the quest counts as a critter, because that'd be a guaranteed spawn that you could use and catch in order to do it. But you do not have to catch any specific critter, you just have to catch any critter as it says. So you just gotta catch a critter to use it as bait. So we're going to go over here and see if that one counts, and if not, we'll keep looking for a critter on our way back to Kargath. But I will see you when we get there. Alrighty guys, so we're going to the Arbor Tarantula right here, and we're using the trap critter, and it actually works. So you can, this is a guaranteed spawn, you can come right here and use it. I already had it in my inventory for the other rune that you guys will see later. But it does work, so that is huge for you guys to know. Would highly recommend that you just come right over here at about 4418 and grab that critter before you go to Kargath, because you're going to struggle to find one in the Badlands. So anyway guys, I will see you when we get back to the Badlands. Alrighty guys, so the final step here, once we have the trapped critter, you come to right about here for the Crimson Quill. It is at about 2268. It summons a level 40 bird, so we're level 38 and my cat is level 37. So you then place the bait and it will spawn. I'm not exactly sure where it will spawn, but you just got to be careful. There it is, coming now. So you just sort of start attacking it, and he will drop the feather once you are able to kill it. So just, pay attention. I'm BM, so it makes it really easy. I'm not in too much danger, but depending what spec you are, it might be a little hard if you are a melee hunter or something like that, especially if you're a lower level. Just be careful. Level 40 mob. He's not an elite, so easy to kill. And bam, he's actually enough to level us to 39. One more level to go. Woohoo! So we now have the quill, and we can go back to Hamlet Nestingwary in order to get our Rune of Exposed Weakness. So I will see you guys when we get there. Whoop. Alrighty guys, so we have made it to Hamlet Nessenwary to turn in the Terror of the Desert Skies quest, and bam, that is the final step, and we now have Rune Exposed Weakness. Also, a little fun fact is that the Discover's Delight buff actually applies to your gold for turning in runes and everything, so that's a really cool thing to see. But anyway, we're onward to the next rune, and I'll see you when we get there. Alrighty guys, so in order to get the rune melee specialist, this is going to be the Dark Rider rune. I have a video of me doing it on my mage. It's a very popular one, so I will definitely have that linked down below in the description for how you get melee specialist. It is the same for every single class, and every class has a rune that you are going to have to do that. So if you're interested in the Dark Rider rune, check it down below in the description, and I will see you at the next rune. Alrighty guys, in order to get the last rune, Invigoration, we are here in the Swamp of Sorrows at approximately 2554, and we come to the NPC Armless Web. We ask what's with all the bugs, I could help you find some new ones, and then you go to that and you buy the whatever starter kit, and then you open it up and it'll give you a field guide to go to all the locations, as well as use this bug catching net to catch them. The first location we are going to go to is Stranglethorn Vale, because it is the closest one, and I'll show you when we get there. Alrighty guys, so for the first bug that we are going to be catching, it is over here at the lake. It is the Arbor Tarantula. You just have to walk up to it, and then you go ahead and use your bug catching net on it, and you will get your first bug. We're at coordinates about 4520 right there. But that is all we are going to do, and then we will head to the next bug in Arathi Highlands, and I'll see you there. Alrighty guys, we've arrived here in Arathi Highlands at the farm at about 3228. You have to run over here and get the hay weevil in this barn. There are some level 32 to 33 mobs, so be careful, but once you're here you can use the bug catching net on them in order to get them. But as you saw, I need to just have my pet attack them, and then we will come right here and we will use the net on the hay weevil, and that is that bug. So I will see you at the final one in Desolus when we get there. Alrighty guys, to get our final bug, we are here in Desolus, and we have to come right here to approximately 5258, and you have to get a flesh picker scorpion here. So we're going to get up from feigning death right here, call our pet, have our pet attack that guy. Bam, we used our net, and we were able to get our final bug, the flesh picker specimen. So now we have to go back to swamp, turn it in, and that is the final rune. So I'll see you guys when we get there. Alrighty guys, so once you have all of your animal bug critters that you got, you say I've brought you new specimen, and bam, you get your final rune, Rune of Invigoration. So just like that, we have all the runes, and it feels really, really awesome. This is the BM rune for hunters. But anyway guys, that is it for our hunter rune video. I truly hope you enjoyed this one. It was pretty fun. It took me about 3 hours to go all the way around along the world and get them, but I put it in an order that you can also just do it for you guys if you are doing it as you're leveling as well. So I truly hope this helps you. I'll be cranking out tons of the rune videos for all the classes now that we have the 100% XP buff. It'll make it way easier for me to do so. So expect a bunch of the class videos coming out in the following weeks. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.